10 reasons why your business isn't as successful as you want it to be, and they are harsh things that you probably need to hear but that you may not necessarily want to hear. So the first reason, and the number one reason, and this is the main reason why a lot of businesses fail, is that what you're selling, what you're promoting, is not an in-demand product or service. So just let that sink in for a little bit. The main reason why a business will be successful is because whatever that person or that business is selling, people really want it. So they have absolutely no trouble getting customers. If you are trying to sell something that isn't necessarily something that people want, it may be something that people need but they may not want it, then you're going to have a lot of difficulty, and you're always going to be wondering, why aren't people buying this? Like, why is it so hard? Why don't I have any customers? The real way to build a successful business is you have to sell things that people want to buy. So number two, your branding and your marketing is not representing you well enough. It looks like shit. People are seeing your image and seeing your branding either online or in person or in print or in the street or whatever it is, and they're looking away. They're giving up before they even get to know you, because your image is not representing you in the highest quality way or the highest possible way that it could do. If you have a really professional image, like really good branding, it will make a massive difference to the success of your company. What things look like really do matter. And also, if your brand has any kind of personality or not, makes a really big difference. Like, if you're just always trying to sell products and services without having any kind of fun with it or any reason why people should like you, then they're not going to like you. Having your branding and marketing and image properly designed and put together strategically will make a massive difference to the success of your business or not. And if people don't put in that effort, or they're scared to invest time and money into their branding and into developing this kind of stuff and into sitting down and actually thinking about things, then yeah, you're never going to get to where you want to go. So people will see your business and click away if it looks like crap. Number three, you are pricing yourself all wrong and you're actually not making any money. So I see this happen quite a lot. People sometimes have no idea where their money's going or how much money they're making. We were actually talking about this in my team. People have no idea how much money they're actually making because they're not tracking anything, and because they're pricing themselves wrong, so they're actually not making any money, or they're making very little profit after all expenses go in and out. This can lead to cash flow problems. It can lead to business owners just being stuck in the same financial situation year after year after year after year and never growing, because they don't sit down and actually analyze their numbers. They don't see where their money's coming, they don't see where it's going, and they don't say, well, look, maybe if we increase prices by this much, we'd make this much more money next year, and you can continue to grow. A big reason why businesses or people aren't successful or aren't making as much money as they want is because they're not tracking their numbers and they have no idea what's happening with their money. Number four, your time management skills suck. You are spending your time in all the wrong places, or you're far more focused on trying to save money as opposed to trying to save time. Rich people tend to value time more than they value money, which means they're prepared to spend money on things that will save them time. Poor mindset people value money more than time, and they will spend more time trying to save money rather than spending money to save time. That's a really big reason why people get stuck, is because they're so focused on trying to save money and not spend money that they never actually make any, because they're spending their time in all of these time wasting ways. But the thing is, if you use your time better, if you look at where your time's going and you change that around, you can make more money. But in your life, you can never get time back. So I think it's very important to have to value your time almost more than you value your money, because that's all you get in life. You know, money comes and goes. You can make more of it and you can make less of it. You can't get time back. Number five, they have invested a lot of time and money into training, into actually learning how to do what you do in your business, and into paying staff and into paying rent and into buying stock and products and all of this kind of stuff. But they don't invest any time and money into actually learning how a business runs and taking business courses and reading business books. So, you know your skills, but you don't know how to run a business or how to grow a business. I see a lot of people doing that, and it is one of the main reasons why people can't get to where they want to go because they simply do not know how, and they don't understand all of the psychology and the technical aspects and the numbers side of things behind business. They let their emotions control them. They see their business as a part of them rather than something separate to them that they have created that they can build and watch it grow. Having a business or building a business is kind of like having a child. It's come from you, you've created it, but it's not you, and what you need to do is help it to grow up and be successful and be able to run on its own and be its own person. But people don't do that. They cling to them. They're like, it's my baby, I'm never going to let it go, and so it's never going to grow up. So yes, learning how to make your business work and investing in education is probably even more important than investing in actually learning how to do things, because if you know how to grow a business and run a business and make money, you can then employ people to do the work and you don't actually have to even know how to do the work. Number 6, you know what to do but you're not doing it. People have spent time and money on doing courses and learning what they should do, but for some reason they're still not doing it. They're still just stuck doing exactly what they used to do and expecting different results. And somewhere I read that that's a definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. This is something that I've noticed that I've done multiple times as well. I might take a course, but then it takes me a little while to start implementing the things that I've learned, or maybe I need to go over it again to pick up on things that I missed out on. But yeah, like sometimes you know what you need to do to get to where you want to go, but you're just not doing it for some reason, and it's just never going to get you there. You need to actually make a change and be prepared to get out of your comfort zone and mix stuff up. Number 7, you're too focused on yourself and what you want. Like the majority of what you're thinking about is me, 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 me. I want more money, I want a successful business, and you're not at all focused on the customers and what they want, or on your employees and what they want. Do need a healthy balance of both. You need to know what you want and be clear on that, but in order to get what you want, you need to be able to give the customers what they want and the staff members what they want. And you have to be able to get yourself out of your own head and focus on delivering and keeping people happy, because that's the only way that your business is actually going to grow. Your business exists to serve the customers, so that should be your primary focus the majority of the time. A lot of people that are always focused on, I need new customers, I need new customers, I need new customers, but they're not looking after their existing ones, or they're not focusing on what do the customers actually want. They're always stuck going, I need new customers, I need new customers. Number 8, you're keeping yourself small and staying in your comfort zone. This is something that, a lot of people do, is they don't dream big enough, they don't think big enough, they don't think, well, maybe I've started a business from home and I've got kids and I'm gonna just stay here and stay stuck working 2 or 3 days a week around my kids. Some people want that, and that's fine, but the thing is, if you're gonna build a business, you can build a big business. You don't have to just stay in a little business. So sometimes you need to just dream bigger and think bigger and see bigger businesses and think, hey, if they can do it, I can do it too. I'm just a person. All I need to do is learn how. And that's true. That's all you need to do is learn how. Number 9, your marketing and sales skills aren't very good. You don't know what people want to see and hear from you. And this can come down to, once again, being a little bit self-focused or not investing in education. People aren't putting out the content that people actually want to see, and they're just expecting people to buy from them rather than actually learning sales skills and how to talk to people and how to talk to them in a way that makes them like you and trust you and actually want to give you their money to get the results they want. And number 10, the customer experience and the relationship building needs to be improved, or can be improved, or doesn't even exist in some people's cases. Some people just have a business and they just expect customers to come in and pay them, and then they leave, and then that's it, and then they're like, next, I need new customers. If the overall experience of doing business with you, before doing business with you, during doing business with you, and after doing business with you is amazing, then that's how your business is going to grow quickly and organically, because people are going to talk about you, they're going to love you, they're going to want to tell other people, they're going to want to come back, they're going to want to give you more money somehow. It's not enough to just provide a product or a service. You have to provide an experience in your business. You need to make the whole experience really enjoyable and even exceeding the customer's expectations. And it's really important that you remember this, like it needs to be before, during, and after the sale. A lot of people do not bother to even follow up with clients to see how they are or to build relationships with them, and the only other contact they have with them after they've bought is saying, buy more stuff, like here's a sale, here's a discount, here's this. There's no genuine care or value giving. It's just expecting money for nothing, and it doesn't work. It's likely that, yeah, if people have a really good experience with you the whole way through and after, they're going to come back, and if they don't, then they're not. And so that's the number one reason why people, yeah, won't return to your business.